If you think eyeshadow is too hard, I'm about to change your mind in the next few minutes. I'm Mona, and today we are keeping it simple, classy, and honestly foolproof. This is a beginner-friendly eyeshadow look that literally anyone can do it, even if you never picked up a makeup brush. Every part of me is a vision of a portrait of Mona Lisa. Okay, real talk, before we apply our eyeshadow, we need to go ahead and prime our eyelids. I also like to use these little clips to tuck my hair back so that as I'm doing my makeup, it doesn't get in my face or stuck or just in the way. Okay, to get started, you want to use a flesh tone concealer. This that I'm getting ready to use is the IRL Filter Concealer by, I think this is Makeup Revolution. Yeah, Makeup Revolution. And this just helps to provide a blank canvas for your eyeshadow, but also carving out your brows a little bit. So there we go. Now, the same way you want to set your concealer when you're highlighting your face, you want to do the same with that concealer that we just put on our eyelids. I like to use a setting powder. This is the setting powder. I think it's called, oh, here we go, Airbrush Flawless Finish setting powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I can't talk. And go ahead and set in that concealer. Now, eyeshadow doesn't have to be complicated, and we're only going to be using 2 shades today to do this eyeshadow look, so it's very beginner friendly and easy for you to follow along. This palette goes with me everywhere, so the top is broken, but it is the Makeup Revolution Ultimate Nudes in medium. I love this palette. I love traveling with it. It's compact and small, and it has all those neutral shades that you want to look for. Has shimmery shades in case you want to bring a little more glitter to the face and make it fancy. But this is such a good basic eyeshadow palette, and I believe I got this from Ulta, or maybe even that other store that we don't shop at right now because they out of pocket. Y'all, I lied. We're actually going to use the Dark Still Makeup Revolution, but it's the Ultimate Nudes in Dark, because this has the shades that I ultimately want to use. And you can tell I really use this palette because, damn, like, look at all that panty. Now, Makeup Revolution doesn't name their shadows, and they have this diagram that you see here on the back that numbers them 1 through 7, if it can focus. So I guess I'm going in with shade number 7. So if you get this palette, it's going to be this burgundy brown warm shade that you see here in the corner. And I just like to pack my brush with as much of the product as possible. Tap out your excess before application. Put in more product. Tap out that excess. And then we will first pat it into our eyelid before we go ahead and try to blend it out. I have this compact mirror here out of frame that you guys can't see, and the way that I use it is you want to hold it at an angle down to your face, because what it does is show you all this eyelid space that you have, versus when you're trying to look straight ahead in the mirror and apply, it can be difficult. So that's always my trick when applying eyeshadow, is get a small compact mirror, hold it down below so you can see that full eyelid space, and then go ahead and apply your color. So first, pat pat. Get that eyelid color all over. And I'm very heavy when it comes to applying this eyeshadow. I think that's the trick with makeup, is you have to apply as much product to get that look and visual that you desire. So again, applying it all over, pat pat pat, and then we'll start to blend it out so that it's not harsh. Now, don't be afraid to be messy when it comes to applying that eyeshadow, because we're going to clean it up with a special technique that I'll show you in just a second. So when it comes to putting it in that crease, I just will apply it and blend it out all over. I don't go all the way out, or I don't apply the color all the way up to this space between where my lid and my brow meet, because that just, honestly, it doesn't look good. No special technique there, just, it don't look good. We want to apply it in our crease. And as you can see, I'm being very, very generous because we want that color and pigment to show up. Now we want to create like a smoky effect. So I'm going to go back into our palette and use this darker shade to smoke out that outer corner, and then we'll go back and apply that same shade to our waterline as well to again give us that smoky look. Be generous, don't be afraid. Putting it in, boop, boop, boop. Now this is really where it's going to start to look crazy, because you know, you do get that eyeshadow fallout, but that's why it's always good if you want to do eyeshadow to do your eyes first and then do your base. Now we're going to apply this shade in our outer corner specifically. And just pat it, because the reason why you want to start off patting it is you gotta create that intensity and build it up. I feel like people that are always nervous about looking like they got a black eye or something is because they go in with too much product too fast. You got to build it up and just start with patting the corner, and then we will bring it in specifically to this eyelid space of our crease, just like halfway. Just applying it halfway through our crease here, not all the way. Again, I go a little crazy on applying the eyeshadow, and we'll go even outside that space because we will clean it up here shortly when we do our base. Now that we've applied our foundation, we are going to clean up our eyeshadow with our concealer when we go to highlight our face. Here's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, that cleanup technique, it works every time, ladies. I'm telling you, that is the trick. So let's go back to finishing up our eye look here. I'm going to go in with this Kosas, what is it, Soul Gazer gel liner. I like to use gel liner when doing my waterline. I just love the way that it applies on your under eye, and it doesn't smudge. Now with the smaller flat brush, we're gonna go in with that darker shade that we used to smoke out our look right here and apply that under our waterline just to give us more of that smoky, sexy, sultry look. I like to apply it on like this front edge here and just really get as much product as possible. Do the fallout, and then we apply. Gotta get my compact mirror again so I can see what I'm doing. And you just want to pat it. Do not rub it. Just pat. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. This is hard to do on camera, but I just added some liquid liner to the corner of my eye just to make it pop a little bit more. And you can see a big difference between this eye, and I haven't yet done this eye, but I think it really just brings more drama and sultry to the look. So I always like to add some liquid liner in that corner there to really make my eyes pop. The look is not complete without trying to pull out those bottom lashes. I'm using this mascara from Fenty Beauty. Oh, it's called Hella Thick. I'm like, I know it has a name, but I couldn't think of it at first. And it's hella thick. Another thing where our compact mirror comes into handy, I like to turn my face to the side so that I can see my bottom lashes with the mirror in front of me. But because I turn it to the side, I can really see those bottom lashes to get up in there. And it's just really helped. Now I'm so used to putting on my bottom lashes that sometimes I don't always need the mirror. I feel like I can see them. But it's helpful if you're kind of new to it. And then you just do the same thing, moving it to the side of your face so you can see those bottom lashes and pull them out. If this makeup tutorial really helped you, hit that subscribe button and like button so I know I need to make more of these videos. Drop a comment below telling me what makeup look you want to see next.